Hello everyone and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Keeper of the Farseer Part 14 Level 200 Lufenia quest as part of Caius' Lost Chapter, and for this I'm bringing along a team of Dark Knight Cecil, Ramza and Kurasame with a Ramza friend and a devour summon. So I have not posted the pull video for the Caius event, but I did actually go all in on the Caius banner because I wanted this shiny little burst weapon over here. There was no way in hell I was not going to be leaving without Ramza's burst because he is a favourite of mine from FF Tactics. It took me about 80,000 gems, I think it was. I got Ramza's BT on the 340G tokens mark, and then I just ducked out and pitted Caius' LD. But I don't quite feel like bringing Caius along to this quest, to be honest. In fact, I would bring him along, I would bring him along as a call ability. I do have him built up, but I don't really want to do that because you see he has this irritating tendency to clog the enemy completely full of frame debuffs, and that is going to completely kneecap my Dark Cecil's ability to actually do any damage, because we do need the Dark Imperil on there. Now the enemies on this quest, they do have a number of annoying mechanics, like they have a Zac shield that they will get up, and it makes them basically immune to damage until they have been broken, and the only way to break them is through Ramza's Shout or through Caius' Doom ability, because they're basically immune to brave damage. How can you... It has to be an instant break skill, right? But I am hopefully intending to hard skip the mechanics on this particular fight just by a combination of launching an absurd damage output, because if you don't let them take a turn, they'll never get their shields up. And the Lufenia Orb condition is to inflict at least 4 debuffs on the player turn. So that means 2 debuffs to both enemies. Now, Decil does actually do that with his LD, so he inflicts a Dark Imperil and his New Moon Mysteries debuff. So Decil LD is going to tick the Lufenia Orb up. If we really need to, we've got Reno over here, who inflicts the Lightning Imperil and Numb, which is hopefully not going to be pushing off Yoro, but that will actually increase damage dealt as well. So basically we should be pretty much good to go here, you know what I mean? So if we use a... I mean, this turn order isn't particularly fantastic, actually, because I really don't like the double turns thing. So you know what? I'm actually going to reset the wave. I really can do without the double turns right now. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Let's see what this is going to look like. Okay, see, now that's a lot better. We've got the B and the A going on. That's looking a hell of a lot better. So I am. Do I use Machina? I'm not going to use Machina yet. I'll use him after we get up Kurasame's LD. But we are absolutely going to launch to start off with. And of course I have Diabolus summon, because it's going to help Decil to hit numbers. Unfortunately, I couldn't really work out a way. To get Kurasame to hit numbers because we can't really. I don't really want to bring the Rude Call ability along. I could do that to make Kurasame hit harder, but I'm just gonna. He's just gonna be hitting a debuff, like for the most part. It's not hitting particularly hard now, and that damage is only going to continue to drop even further as the quest goes on. You know what I mean? Harkening back to my competitive days over there. As the match goes on, yes, of course. And we have this ugly turn order again, which is always nice to see. You love to see it. I want to save that over there. So this is pretty much just going to be a damage race. We're just going to hit them so goddamn hard that they ain't going to know what happens. And we're going to summon nice and early, and it's all going to be Gucci. Yeah, I think it should be fine to use another one of these. I think that should be okay. God damn, that hits really... I've really started to enjoy using Dark Knight Cecil, to be honest. Like, I enjoy him a lot more than I thought I would. Like, I really wasn't expecting to like him that much. But he hits ridiculously hard. I mean, look at this. This is with no burst effects, no anything. I mean, we do have Kurasame and Decil's debuff, but that's like 450k damage right there. And we've already just blown right through the Lufenia orb, like as if it was nothing. So here I am going to use Decil's call. I mean, Machina's call, sorry. Very nice. I'm not going to burst at this point. At this point, I'm going to swap in my friend Ramza. And we're just going to go straight into the burst. And we're going to listen to some anti-pyretic, ladies and gentlemen, because that is one of my favourite tracksman tactics. You damn well better have switched the burst music on for this. Sorry for the Caius fans out there, but this is going to be the Ramza show. Oh yes, yes, very intimidating, I'm sure. Just going to blow another Kurasame LD, get some nice damage in there. At this point, I am just going to go straight into the summon. This is going to deal a gob full of damage because it's they're all weak to dark. So I love the fact that the summon actually deals damage now. And it actually increases the HP damage. Actually increases the HP damage cap when we're in the summon, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I'll just alternate. Look at all that. 13k a hit. And then of course with Ramza, we're just going to spam LDs for the delay and even more damage. And we get the weakness because it's got the Dark Imperil. So yeah, you see how I'm going with this. This is just how we're going to roll. Sadly, we do not get the EX with Kurasame just yet. I think we need another turn for that. And Kurasame, bless his little corn socks, is not doing the most amount of damage right now. But he hits hard enough. Like I saw that one video I posted where I had Kurasame boosted by Cloud and Ramza's burst effects. That was stupid. the amount of numbers that was putting out is just truly staggering. I mean, this is already quite impressive to me. Like, Ramza becomes an absolute monstrosity with his burst weapon and his LD weapon, and I am here for it. Like, I am here for this all freaking day. And I am using Kurasame instead of Farseer because you heard it here first, but I do believe that he is better. Yes, Kurasame is better at increasing HP damage and dealing more damage than Farseer. Now, Farseer has the utility, like he has the Essener effect, and he has the Party Cleanse, which is going to be really nice for next month's Lufenias, especially if people are planning on skipping out on characters like Theodore, like Penelo, like Arciela. You know, he's going to bring that Dispel utility and that, you know, the Esseners. And I am not going to apply... Let's see, if I apply 2 debuffs... Oh yeah, we do have room for 2 more debuffs, don't we? So I'm gonna toss those on there for some defense debuffs. And we're just gonna keep on trucking. Yeah, but my style now... Especially now that shenanigans like this are possible, and I mean, this is all Decil, right? Just look at this shit. It's absolutely, it is what it is. I really want to innovate on B, but I can't. Because that would mess up the break order, and we absolutely do not want these things taking a turn. Tell you what we can do though is we can do this over here with Soul Eater. I said it was going to be the Ramza show. It's really looking a lot more like the Dark Knight Cecil show at this point. Do not sleep on Decil, ladies and gents. He hits like a freaking freight train. one-man launch meta. You know what? Let's spread the love a little bit with our additional ability. That also hits like a truck. For free. And doesn't take up a turn. So I've got my Ramza's burst, but I'm probably not even going to be able to use it at this point. Because the enemies are going to be dead before my Ramza even comes back in. No, that's not acceptable. I reject this state of affairs. Let's you know what? No. Get out of here, friend Ramza. You've done your job admirably. It's time for my Ramza to take over. Alright, let's go. So we've got a shit ton of bravery, so I'm just going to shout at this point. And then let's LD. We've still got a ton of bravery now, so we're going to HP attack. Then we're going to rotate over here and use EX. And the other thing has already just died, I can tell, because the screen stuttered a little bit. Let's HP attack again. And go on, Ramza, my boy, bring it home. Absolutely beautiful. 1.6 million, not bad, not bad. To say he's more of a support character than a damage character, that was pretty good. Okay, so that's going to be Lufenia in 16 turns. I don't know how long this video was, but I'm going to guess the answer is not very. Yeah, so Dark Knight Cecil is absolutely terrifying. Ramza with Burst is absolutely terrifying, and his LD is disgustingly strong. There's really not much else I can say, other than I hope you enjoyed, because I sure as hell did. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you all had some good luck on this banner for everyone who was pulling. Until the next time, take care and goodbye.